What's the deal, y'all? What's the deal, y'all? Rich Rappers happening in TNN Trap News Network, and we back in action with another reaction video. We in this thing, back in this thing, like cook, crack in this thing, man. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe for all this good content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. News you can use, man. Knowledge you can't get in college. I feel like I ain't gave y'all nothing in a minute, man. I know I gave y'all 2 yesterday, but I like to give y'all 6 a day, man. I don't feel so accomplished, man. Let me make sure I give y'all this good content. You dig? Make sure you hit that subscribe button, become part of this Rich Rapper Mafia. Hit that notification bell at the top. Hit all, stay tapped in for the latest and the greatest of what we have going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Make sure you get into that. Find me on Instagram, Trap News Network, TRAPNEWSNETWORX. That's Trap News Network. Find me on all streaming platforms. Rich Trapper Game 6, Rich Trapper Worth More Than Money, Rich Trapper I'm Better Off Without You. My 2 singles, Start From Scratch and The Nightmare Before Christmas, are both out now, as well as my newest project, I'm Still Better Off Without You. But we want to give a special shout out to Rucci and G Perico and my man King Harris, T.I. son, for making a special appearance in my new single, Mention Me. That video is out now. They all in there. Make sure you show some love. We finna give away $100. That's $50 2 different ways. Make sure you drop a comment because the best comment of the month of March will receive a $50 cash up, as well as the top comment between now and 6,000 subscribers. We'll receive a $50 cash up as well. I'm waiting on my little cuzzo to give me a beat for the intro, because we got an intro coming. But if y'all got some fire tracks, go ahead and shoot it to my DM on Instagram. We need about 10 seconds. 10 seconds? How long? Give me an idea. 15? About 15 seconds, you feel me? We haven't cut that off. Throw it in the intro. Bow, bow, bow. We want to make sure you put your tag in it. That way, whenever y'all hear this intro being played, tag comes out. We showing love. The only catch is you gotta be a LA producer. No disrespect to nobody else, but we showing love to the West. You gotta be from Los Angeles. You know what? You gotta be from California. I ain't even gonna say, nah, you gotta be from LA. You gotta be from LA. Because this is a West Coast-based platform, but it's an LA-based platform more than anything. And they say that LA music is dead. They don't say California music dead. They say LA music dead. So we're not going for that. You got to be from LA, bro. You got to be from LA. It is what it is. You can look at me funny all you want to look for. I don't care. I don't care. It's your fine ass. Anyway, we finna jump right into this content, man. We got young, rich Mula on dating Stunna Girl. This is Stunna Girl's baby daddy boyfriend. This the nigga that's probably finna get beat up by Trell when it's all said and done. But we finna jump into this content without no further do's or don'ts. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
I remember Fruitown Power. Like, do for clout. My whole thing be, don't make a peace treaty, blood. Get on the phone. Have my big homie get on the phone and then squash.
So for those of y'all who don't know, Stunna Girl was a guest on Back on Fig. Young Mula, her boyfriend, baby daddy, brother, sister, cousin, uncle, whoever he is, fell asleep. And that is actually pretty disrespectful to fall asleep during the middle of somebody's podcast. But it turned into a thing, and then Trell ended up cussing Stunna Girl out, because who would have thought that somebody who grew up on Fig with pimps, players, and prostitutes would cuss a B-I-T-C-H-I, whatever, blah, blah. And then, yeah, wookie bam, Stunna Girl boyfriend, or baby daddy, or whomever he is, showed up at Trell's house. Big deal, and Trell was finna get cracking. It just went far, you feel me? And now, as Adam22 does, he's discussing everything that has to do with Fig Community World, FMW. So, yeah.
Blood act like it's bull, you know, his kids involved. I respect that, because I'm a real member.
Showing up to somebody's house where their kids are because they disrespected your girl, and you want to show up to the house and take a picture outside their gate. Yeah, that's an easy way to get a bullet put inside you, big dog. That's unnecessary unnecessaries. A lot of unnecessary unnecessaries. I'm
not going to ever put in harm's way somebody's family, blood. Don't do that, blood. And then now you get on the podcast, you ain't getting no views, blood. Your dry, blood. You trying to...
I want somebody to count the amount of times he says blood in this interview. We've listened to a lot of things here at TNN Trap News Network on Blood, on Crip, on Hood, on Gangsters, on Third, on Groovy, on Groove, on Hoove. We've heard everything you can think of. On the Raza, we've heard it all. That nigga saying blood an awful lot more than anybody else. You feel me? So I want somebody to, from this point, count how many times this nigga say blood. Let's get a blood count. You feel me? Get a blood count. We're gonna go.
Bring our name back up, but this I know internet this serious, bro.
Let's go for that shit. Yeah.
Paul
Serious starts with an S. It start with a C. It don't even start with a C. Serious starts with I'm serious. This is what I will say. To the blood homies, you niggas really got something with that replace the B. Big and back being bull sounds way cooler than kicking cack seeing cool. Y'all got something with that one. Y'all got something, I'm not even gonna lie. The Sue Whoop thing, that's kind of cool too. I'm not gonna lie. The blood lingo is fire. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Don't be upset. The blood's got the lingo game down pat. You feel me? It is what it is. I remember one time I was locked up with, you know, I ain't gonna say where he's from or whatever, but he goes, "Hey, blood, you want your beans, bacon, bookies?" I said, "My what?" He said, "Your beans, bacon, bookies." I said, "What the fuck is a bookie?" "Yo, bookies, blood, yo, bookie, yo, Baclet bip bookies." I said, "Oh yeah, this nigga's a blood. That nigga's a blood. Either way it go, serious starts with an S, not a C. So words are hard, big dog. Words are hard. And I guess it makes a si, cat, no, k, k. Si, k, k. It don't make a C sound. Berries is actually cool, I'm not gonna lie, but there's no C there. So you don't like S's? I'm confused. Let's keep on.
Let's tell the whole story. So you did No Jumper with Stunna Girl a couple months ago. It went good, but obviously our shit doesn't come out immediately. It comes out after the fact. We pre-record. They do it live. Then you go on Back on Fig afterwards. Everything seemed fine during the interview. You fell asleep, I believe, at one point. You were a little loaded.
I'm going to keep it all the way F's, blood. We didn't even want to go to that shit.
Okay.
I had a publicist, blood. She booked us for that shit. We didn't even know what type of setting it is. None of that. I ain't never heard of that shit in my life. On East Side.
To be from Los Angeles and say you ain't never heard of Back on Fig is Flu Flammery, bro. You from Compton. You heard of, excuse me, Bompton. Because he's a blood. Paru, not the same. Can somebody explain to me the difference why Parus aren't bloods, even though they all say bloods? Somebody break that down to me as well, too, but you got to be a Paru. And I prefer you to be over the age of 50. Because I was talking to my daddy about that, and I ain't going to say where he from, but he a Paru. And he said that when he was older, when he was younger, mind you, my pop's like 60, they did black flags. And he still say blood. He a Paru blood because that's where he from. He grew up off Paru Street, you know what I'm saying? And he was black flag, but he say he a blood. But the new dudes, please explain it to me. But you got to be over 50. I want an OG to explain it to me, and I would prefer you to be a blood.
On my brother, never. So a nigga pulling up like just showing some love. Like I'm just looking at it like.
I say all that to say, if you say that you don't know what Back on Fig is and you know what No Jumper is and you in the LA area, bro, you a flu flamming liar.
Showing some love. We lit, blood. Our platform big. Our fans engaged. I'm gonna show some love.
Her platform is big. I'm sitting next to somebody right now who is a Stunna Girl fan. What's Stunna Girl's boyfriend name right now? I just said it. What's her boyfriend's name? You have no idea, do you? No. So, do he got motion, or do they got motion, or do she got motion? She got motion. Have you ever? What's that nigga's name? But I know you fuck with Stunna Girl. What's that nigga's name? What is he famous for? What does he do? Is it a we or is it a her? For sure, right? Y'all don't think y'all got going on, big dog. We don't know you. We know her.
Blood, we gonna pull up, you know, let my wife do her thing, you know what I'm saying? It's the label. You know what I'm saying? We both run it independently. We gonna pull up, show some love. West Coast, get there, you know, get there, blood, walk in there. It ain't what we thought it was. You know what I'm saying?
Why?
So, on some real shit, bro, like, Back on Fig, when we hear that, we thinking it's like, maybe like some pimping hoe shit. Like, you know, we get in there, I'm a Paru, blood.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing against niggas. We ain't beefing with them, but I'm a Paru, blood. I ain't stepping in them type of gang settings if it ain't my homie.
Because everything is orange. Because the entire Back on Fig set is orange because they're from Hoover and they put oranges in the chat. So yes, everything is orange because the only thing on the figure in that area are the Hoovers and they're orange, bro. Yes, of course it's orange. Duh, dummy.
So when like
that's why the community set is all blue because they're Crips. Duh. Come on, bro.
This happened, you feel me?
It ain't no way you could be this green, bro. You ain't no football field. You ain't square and green. Don't do that. You ain't no football field, bro.
We could instantly talk about it. It get escalated.
See, that's interesting because
Further.
I wonder when they have the orange couches and the Back on Fig name, like for a lot of people, they don't really take it as a gang reference, but for people who are like really from LA, they look at it a different way.
Yeah.
I sometimes wonder, but that's interesting to see.
That's an ignorant way of looking at it. Back on Fig is an incredible platform that allows opportunities to, you know, show a lot of creativity from different people coming up out of LA. So to look at them and be like, oh, they're a gang member, bro. And you're super blooded out, bro. Like, you are super blooded out right now. Look, if I had $1 for every time that he said blood, y'all get a lot more than $50 off this little monthly contest I be doing for show. Like, what are you talking about, bro?
You had like a little bit of a reaction to it.
Yeah,
you didn't like the vibe?
This clout chasey. I ain't gonna front. This clout chasey. I'm gonna be quiet for the next 4 minutes and I'm gonna just let it play. But this clout chasey. This clout chasey as fuck.
Nah, my whole shit just be
Stunna Girl's boyfriend says, nigga, you don't even got a name. You're a supporting cast member, bro. You're not even a main character. You're a supporting cast member. The title says Stunna Girl's boyfriend. But what's that nigga's name? Though? Stunna Girl's boyfriend says, okay. Young Mula on dating Stunna Girl. Back on Fig. Okay, so like your whole everything is off the girl. Get cracking on your own, big dog. Get cracking on your own, big dog, because this is in the...
Like blood, I don't put myself in the situations to where I'm gonna have to do something to So I'm not finna go be around no other homies, blood. It's not finna, like what happened? Let's get into detail. Let's get in the story, blood. Like what happened? It's my wife interview.
Right.
I'm not here to be interviewed. I'll fall asleep, blood. That's what it is. East side. Yeah, I'm not here to get interviewed. I'm not no rapper. I'm a street blood. I got a label. I'm a label owner and a network owner as of now.
You a label owner and a network owner, but your artist is doing the interview and you're asleep. Stick to being a street nigga, big dog. Seems like you're a lot better at that than anything else.
Me and the homie Ray J just partnered up, Red Rum TV.
And you were doing interviews all day, so by the time you were falling asleep on that, it's probably like 6, 7 p.m., right?
Yeah, it's like 6, 7, blood. We done drove from Vegas, come show some love. We did interviews all day, get there. You know, it was cool though. Like, everything was cool. This when it became a problem, bro, after we left. That speaks volumes, blood.
They started talking shit.
You know what I'm saying? Went on another podcast. Motherfuckers start bringing up, you know, my name. Initially, the first situation, blood. I went on the podcast talking about I was asleep. Act like he came in the room, checked me. Ain't said nothing.
So being an LA dude, considering that he keeps saying blood, and we don't really got Pirus in LA, but nothing like how they got Pirus in Bompton, because you can't say the C because they're bloods or Pirus. The whole I'm not a blood, I'm a Piru, but I say blood, confusing as fuck to me. Not gonna lie. And again, I am going to ask for an OG to step in and provide some kind of clarification and history so we could be, you know, updated here at TNN Trap News Network. Because right now I'm ignorant to the fact. I ain't gonna lie.
To me, blood. Not near one of them told me I'm gonna have to check in for falling a bleep. All type of shit, blood. I'm like,
falling a bleep. Not falling asleep, falling a bleep. But sleep start with an S. It'll make the C that's S. I know I got a list like a motherfucker. Now they all just seen it. All America just see my list, but nigga, sleep, nigga. Fuck y'all for making fun of my list. Don't make fun of me. It's a nigga, they finna eat my ass up in the comments for Daffy Duck. Daffy Duck, what's Sucker and Succotash, Sylvester, who the fuck else got the heavy ass thing? Mike Tyson, Broken Promises. I'ma shoot on myself. Y'all not gonna get me. I'ma get me. Y'all not gonna get me. Promises. Superman, pussy, C-cell, body C-sword. Fuck you, nigga. You're not gonna get me. I'ma get me. Either way it go. What the hell is he talking about? Because sleep start with an S. So how do you... What? Exactly. What? Exactly.
yeah, I gotta check. Who? Blood. What? So I'm like, blood and them can't know I'm from out here, blood. Like, y'all just had to just thought y'all heard the up north part about me. Like, oh, blood just grew up north. Y'all can't know I'm from out here. Like, my whole family, my blood brother right here. Look at blood face. We got matching tattoos. Like, they thought I was an out of towner. That's all it was.
When you say your blood brother, like, y'all blood brothers, like y'all got the same mama and daddy, or y'all both bloods and y'all happen to be homies, so y'all blood brothers. This is confusing. This is I'm gonna just throw a general words are hard over this entire video because words are fucking hard. I'm not gonna be able to say monetized grain for this one because I'm cussing way too much, but this shit is fucking ridiculous. Words are hard. Words are hard.
Pulled up to their crib on extras.
Right. Yeah. So then after you heard them talk some shit, you decided to just take it to a whole nother level. My phone starts blowing up. It was like the middle of the day on a Sunday. Somebody goes, look at Young Rich Mula's Instagram. He posted a flick pulling up to T-Rail's crib. I was like, oh my God, this podcasting has officially been taken to another level.
Yeah, because once I start, it wasn't, I'm gonna keep it real, blood. I'm not no bullshit. It wasn't really the T-Rail. It was more the big deal.
Right.
But that's your people.
What I'm willing to jump out the window with is, remember I said he's gonna talk himself into something by the beginning of this video? Boom, we got action. I started off by telling her, by the end of this video, he's gonna talk himself into a fade. We got action. When you bring up big deal, you better be able to make a big deal because it's Ooh, now. Here at TNN Trap News Network, we don't condone spinning, pull-ups, pop-outs, walk-downs, walk-bys, drive-bys, oppa-stopping, stopping on oppa stepping, or any form of standing on 10 toes of violence. Words over whoopties. Bro gonna have to use his whoopties because Big Deal don't like to use his words. We know for a fact Big Deal don't like to use his words. He likes to use his whoopties, so.
If you a leader, blood, you not gonna let your, just like my homies right now, they not gonna talk all the time. Especially when we know we dealing with other gang members. At my house, I'm not even finna put my kids, my wife, nobody in risk. And if you a part of my team and you do that, blood, you don't love me. How the f you love me, blood? You got two that both got convicted here for murder. You on this talking about y'all gonna do something to us. Like, what?
There's no way you got convicted of murder and you're on the streets. There's no way. There is no way in the state of California you got convicted of murder and you're on the streets. That's not possible. That's not possible. That's not possible. Not at the age that you are, bro. You're not even 40. There's no way at the age, in the state of California, you got convicted of murder and you're on the streets, bro. That's no. Now, could you have gotten charged with murder? Could you have beaten a murder? Those are all possible. Convicted of murder? Negative. That's not how the law works.
Like both got convicted here for murder. You on this talking about y'all gonna do something to us. Like,
what does convicted mean? What does convicted mean?
Convicted means having been declared guilty of a criminal offense by the verdict of a jury or the decision of a judge. Do you want to hear the
word of today? Convicted. You can't tell me you got convicted of murder and you're sitting with Adam 22 doing an interview, bro. Charged with murder, beat a murder, makes sense. Convicted of murder, you'd be in jail still, brother. You'd be in jail still. That's a mandatory minimum. 25 at least. For sure a dub. For sure a dub. Come on, bro. That's not how that goes.
what?
What? Exactly.
Where they do that at? Like, not
I don't know, but not in the state of California, by no means.
over here.
Right.
Now where I'm from, we squashed it. Blood called my big homie. Blood got somebody on the phone. What they was talking about, some
So Big Deal called your big homie
that is it.
and had a conversation about it?
T-Real, me and T-Real spoke on the phone, Blood. I told Blood, like, he wanted to squash the shit. Blood wanted to squash the shit. Like, he hollering on some grown men, like, back and forth. I'm not no pump faking ass. I'm like, we could chop it up. Initially, I guess you know how it is. Just want to make shit more locked in and solidified. He called me back with one of my homies from the hood on the phone. You know what I'm saying? My big homie happened to be right there. They know each other, you know. They holler, get de-escalated. Boom, I'll leave it alone. It's under the P. Once I put it under the P and the P make me leave it alone, I'm leaving it alone. Ain't nobody bigger than the program, blood.
And the P is just like a metaphorical thing that you can put things under?
Yeah, for the power required.
Okay, cool.
On the dead homies, like that shit real serious.
Shout out to all my homies that's Pyrus, man. I love y'all, bro. Y'all know I love y'all. Y'all know I love y'all. But this shit right here is wild, bro. From Adam 22 to my guy, young rich Mula. This whole situation is crazy. Crazy. I'm not even finna play with the blood, homies, and say what I want to say because y'all gonna be mad at me and y'all gonna find it disrespectful and I'ma laugh and y'all gonna find it disrespectful and I don't want to find no disrespect in nothing that I'm doing because I got love for y'all, bro. I got love for y'all from my top and the bottom of my soul, bro. I promise you I do. However, when it's the Crips, y'all got all the jokes. Get your mans, B. Get your mans because this nigga cannot be serious with an S because it's not spelled with a C.
Like, it ain't no playing with this shit. So once my homies told me leave this shit alone, I left this shit alone. Got kids, a podcaster. I'm not even taking blood serious. Like, not on some real shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all did y'all background check. I'm not taking blood serious. I know what we do to
But were you thinking that? Were you surprised that he was down to squash it so quickly when you did pull up to his crib, which to a lot of people would be kind of like unforgivable?
Pull up to my I ain't calling nobody. But that's why I said I couldn't even take it serious. That's why I never tripped. I never tripped because that just let me know what type of nigga you is. Just from that. Right there. You ain't never know what. I ain't faking nothing. We ain't doing no snake, no backdoor. That's that scary. I'm gonna let you know what it is off the dribble. We ain't gonna fake squash it. Then y'all go on podcast and you and this fat ass in an argument. Now talking about some Thunder Girl husband had you spooked. Oh no, we still was gonna get up on there. I went to the spots. Y'all went to the spots.
He said I had my burner on me.
Y'all went to what spots? But it let me know y'all looking for me though. I like to hear that type of shit. You feel me? So now it's not no. I don't want to get no more phone calls. I don't want to hear. I don't hear what Nair talking about. Whoever, boy. You feel me? This shit serious, blood, but gonna find out though.
That's crazy because you got to see two brothers having an argument that clearly should not be taking place on a stream and saying mad shit that we didn't know. Because when I started talking to him,
both of them was scared.
I asked him a couple of weeks ago. I said, "Yo, so did you and Trell like officially squash it or whatever?" He goes, "Hell no, it's up." I was like, "Oh, okay." But so I didn't know anything about how this got resolved or whatever.
Adam 22 messy like a bitch, boy. I tell you that, shout it.
Until I heard them having that conversation, and I was just like, "Oh, like." That's the information right there. Now we know exactly, like, because now we know that Big Deal wanted to potentially go in on you on social media, but that he was basically told by Trell not to, because Trell was trying to sweep everything under the rug, I guess.
Exactly. And my whole thing be like, blood, like, it's corporate. I'm rich. I ain't even dealing with these type of blood. Like, you see what I pulled up in, blood in front, Maybach truck. I ain't the car wash. I ain't the to argue with. I don't even do all that. Find out what come with playing with me, blood. And I ain't sending no threats to nobody, nothing like that. You know, like I said, you feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? This just serious though. Need to figure out who they talking to though.
So when you pulled up to his crib, you didn't see him or anything? Did you go like snoop around? You, like,
we went to look for blood. We got out, looked over that motherfucker, all type of shit. I was there for 15 minutes, blood. I'll show you on my phone. God. I took hella pictures. I was made videos, all type of shit, separate ones. You feel me? Like when that's before a motherfucker called me and said, you know, you was family to the homies. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, don't leave you alone. But now it's like, blood, it's like, what you feel? How you feel? Ain't that a broken truth? So, you know what I'm saying? Going shit popping it, right?
If it popping it, look, it ain't gonna be no talking about it. It ain't no talking. We gonna get to business.
This the infamous Baby Duck. If you don't know, Blood one of the biggest pyros. Cheeks, his big homies, they founded Fruitown. That part. You know what I'm saying?
Now, my man in the black hoodie, that guy right there, he looked like he one of them niggas. For sure. Something about his aura, his silence, his very short but to the point answers, that guy came to play ball. For sure.
So it'd be like, you know, that speak for itself, you feel me?
You could tell bro that did enough. He don't got nothing to prove at all. Either you know or you don't. And if you don't know, be respectful so you don't have to find out. I can respect it.
Definitely. How long have you guys known each other? What's the relationship like?
My blood brother. It's my brother.
It's my little brother.
For sure.
So you're originally from LA?
Me, blood.
I want to know both of your stories, but
all right, man. So that's that. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, though. Get into this good content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. News you can use, knowledge you can't get in college, man. Hit that subscribe button, become part of this Rich Trapper Mafia. That notification bell right there at the top. Hit all, say tapped in for the latest and the greatest. What we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network, man. Like, comment, subscribe for more of this good content we got going on here at TNN Trap News Network. Find me on, find me on Instagram, Trap News Network, TRAPNEWSNETWORX. That's Trap News Network. Find me on all streaming platforms. Rich Trapper Game 6. Rich Trapper Worth More Than Money. Rich Trapper I'm Better Off Without You. My 2 singles. Start from scratch. Scratching the Nightmare Before Christmas. They both out now, as well as my newest project, I'm Still Better Off Without You. Go ahead and get into that. If you ain't got into that, man, find me on all streaming platforms. Plus, my newest single, Mention Me, that's out now, man. We dropping that good music. Pow, pow, pow. Dropping that thing. If you trying to figure out how to get into this money, though, $50, $100, 2 different ways. Hit that red dot, slide it to the left. We got you figured all the way out, man. And until then, it's free Avenue Angel until he's free. We got